Good morning, children. This is a video for the Obelisk group. Before we start today's learning, please can you make sure that you do your Fluent in 5, which is now on the screen. So pause the video and answer the questions. And here are your answers for today's Fluent in 5. Today, children, we are going to be reading timetables to extract and interpret information to answer questions. So timetable could be involved using for buses, for trains, for planes, schoolwork, TV programs, and we're going to have a look at a few different examples for this. So the first one we've got is Jack needs to arrive in Mithmoroyd before 11:58 AM. He is travelling from Bradford. Which train should he catch? So he needs to get into Mithmoroyd before 11:55 AM, sorry. So we're going to go to Mithmoroyd first. So he's got, if he gets the 11:50, if we get this train here, gets in at 11:50, which is before 11:55 AM. If he gets here, if he gets this train, this will get him in exactly at 11:55. But the key word here is before. And if we get this one, that's 12 o'clock. And that's 5 minutes later than 11:55. So this means he would be late. He is travelling from Bradford. So we need to see what time this train here is, because this train here gets him 5 minutes beforehand. So we need to go to Bradford. And which train should he catch? So he needs to be catching the 11:20. From Bradford, because this will get him in at 11:50. If he was to get any of the other ones, this one doesn't take him to Mithmoroyd, and these two get him in either at 11:55 or after 11:55. So 11:20 from Bradford is the train he should catch. Which show lasts the shortest amount of time? When we're looking at a question like this is quite a nice one to look at. If we look in the hours, we've got every time is in 6 hours. So it's at 6:05 to 6:30, 6:30 to 6:40. So we know that none of these programs last greater than an hour. What we need to do is we need to subtract this number from this number. Now we can do this in our head. We can use mental arithmetic. So 30 take away 5 equals 25 minutes. Now I'm just going to write 25 minutes here. And remember, we were after the shortest time. So I'm just going to put crazy cats there, just to help me remind me. Bonkers, well, 40 take away 30 is 10. So 10 minutes. So remember our question, what it was asking us to do, which show lasts the shortest. So we're looking for the smallest amount of minutes. So far, Bonkers has got 10 minutes. 55 take away 40. Now, this might be a bit tricky for some of you. So you could use a column method. So we do 55 take away 40. 5 take away 0 equals 5. 5 take away 4 equals 1. And that leaves us with 15. Now, I'm not going to write 15 minutes here, because I know that 15 is greater than 10 and we're looking for the shortest amount. So at the moment, Bonkers is still the shortest amount of time, the show that should last the shortest amount of time. Pin drop, 25 take away 10, that equals 15. So we're not going to write that. Who dares? 40 take away 25. Again, some of you might need to use a column method to help you. We can do that. We'd rather you take your time and get the answers correct then rush it and make some silly mistakes. 0 take away 5 cannot do, because 5 is greater than 0. So we exchange. 10 take away 5 is 5. 3 take away 2 is 1. And as we can see, 15 is our answer, which is greater than 10. Now we look here, 55 take away 40. Well, we've already worked that out, because this program here, Dollop, was 55 take away 40. We've done our answer here, and it was 15. So the show that lasts the shortest amount of time is Bonkers. Next question. How long is the journey from Thirsk to Thornaby on the 10:05 bus? So we need to go from here to here on the 10:05 bus. So we're looking at this journey here. So we've got 10:05 to 10:35. As you can see, the hours are the same. So it's not going to be greater than 60. So with these two numbers, we can subtract. So 35 take away 5. Nice and simple, 30 minutes. Some of these questions you can do using mental arithmetic in your head. So 35 take away 5, because we leave Thirsk and then we get to Thornaby at that time. So 30 minutes. Last question. Below is a parents' evening timetable. How long does Joe see Mr. Smith for? So the two key people are Joe and Mr. Smith. So you can see on the top row here, we've got Mr. Smith. This is the one we need to look at. And we need to find out when Joe. So this is Joe. On the left-hand side here is when their appointments start. And they will finish when the next person begins. So Joe's started at 11:15. The next person started their parents' evening at 11:35. And again, as you can see, the hours are the same. So all we need to do is subtract these two numbers, 35 and 15. So we can use a column method for that. 35 take away 15, 5 take away 5 equals 0, 3 take away 1 equals 2. The answer is 20 minutes. Now, when you go, before you move on to your task sheets, I just want to inform you that when you do your next, when you do some other questions, they will require you to go into the next hour. So you might be on, say for example, 8:45, it might take you to 9:15. Just remember that there are 60 minutes in an hour. So when you count up to 60, you go back to 0 and then you count from there. Use your learning from your 24 hours on a digital clock to help you, or ask your parents or your guardians to help you with your learning if you need to. You can rewatch this video back if you want to help you with the learning. Now you can start your task sheets. Best of luck.